Spirit, thank you for being here with me. Thanks for always being with me, always guiding me and protecting me. Please help me to deliver this message clearly and accurately. And I already know that the right souls are going to see this, and I appreciate how you do that, Spirit. Thank you so much. I don't have the... I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, okay, it's just wrong. Wrong hole. Alrighty. Hey, hi. How you doing? I was just pulling some cards and then I was like, let's record. So I was using the Monology deck. I already have like 2 cards out and of course the bottom of the deck. Your dreams need a practical plan and you are good enough is coming out here. See some 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups. This grounded energy. We have the full moon in Virgo, full moon in Taurus here. So that Virgo, Taurus, that dang. Where can you ground yourself a little bit more? I don't know where my phone went. No. Let's see what grounding means. I think I'm going to start a new little series. I'm not going to say it right now, but I've been thinking about it. Alright, what is grounding or earthing? Is a wellness practice that involves making direct physical contact with the Earth's surface. The theory is that this contact allows the body to absorb the Earth's natural electrical charge, potentially providing health benefits. Grounding is essentially connecting your body to the Earth's surface, typically through your bare skin. The Earth carries a subtle negative electrical charge, and proponents believe that this charge can be beneficial when transferred to the human body. Examples of grounding include walking barefoot on grass, sand, or dirt, or lying on the ground. Grounding too, I would say, like, yes, those things, but like bringing it indoors. I'm looking at like the picture that's there. I got another one over there. And it's outside, and it's very, like, I don't know, just kind of brings you back down, right? Bring you back down to earth, to earth. Blah, blah. I have a canker sore, and I feel like I'm talking funny. Freaking hate them. I need to gargle with some warm salt water. Grounding. In what ways can you get grounded? Thinking about like when you ground your kids too. It kind of breaks it down to the bare minimum, right? You're normally taking some kind of freedom away there. Or more like you're taking away a privilege. Ooh. Yeah, taking away a privilege, not a freedom, not a, this is what you know, but taking away a privilege. Where do you feel privileged? That's weird. What are your feelings around being privileged? We have the Ace of Wands. What is up with that, with the privilege? We have the Eight of Wands behind the Ace of Wands. That's a lot of passion. That's a lot of like, I wonder what was behind that Eight of Wands, though. Like what maybe that message had to deal with. With Eight of Wands, that is, it can signify about a communication. Some sort of passionate communication. I don't know if that's really dealing with like a relationship or what. I don't know. Okay, could deal with just different people in general, because we have the Three of Pentacles here with the Ace of Swords. So yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, that deals with kind of like a work environment, though. Want to do, you know, because Pentacles with your money and stuff, and in that setting, some sort of truth coming through. Did a group try and do something? Did a group try and throw you off with something? Five of Pentacles at the bottom. It's asking you to tend to your inner world, though. Like a truth will be made known. But is it a truth that you have to say? 4, 5, 6 is here. I love it when you see that progression. And there's a balancing coming out here. What does this Ace of Swords have to deal with? What's this Ace of Swords? Seven of Cups and Four of Cups. We have the Daughter of Wands coming out in the reverse, though. Did someone try and put someone in a reverse situation here? Like a distortion? You can see through the distortion. I don't know if you're the person who is being made to feel right, like people weren't really understanding you. You had a lot of different ways, a lot of different things trying to get your attention. A lot of different ways you could have navigated something. There was a lot of confusion. Made you feel closed off to everything. Someone here could have had some harsh words. Triggered. I don't know. Triggered. I don't know, man. I don't really like this. I don't really like this. I gotta kind of sit in this, but I don't really like it at all. Yeah, it seems though that could have been some sort of group trying to it was just a group of people had a different view of you, not a true view of you. What would be the true view? Justice, Eight of Cups, and Six of Wands at the bottom. Okay. The truth is that you've been balancing out. You've been doing the shadow work, not just the light. You've been doing a lot of things on multiple levels. What did I say? Tending to the inner world and tuning to that. Not everybody sees that, right? I feel like something is being shown here, though. Some sort of truth is showing through. Like, yeah, you've been balancing out this, that, and the other behind the scenes. Like, getting your own little victories, walking away from things that no longer resonate, that no longer align with what you have going on, what you're wanting to accomplish in life. Like, yeah, the dreams need a practical plan. A lot of these things, like a lot of the ways with cups, it does deal with emotions. The things that you were emotionally tied to, but it wasn't going to be practical. It wasn't going to work. Okay, example, like you having any kind of business, it wasn't going to work. You dreaming and really accomplishing your dreams, it wasn't going to work with certain people who were draining all of the emotions out of you. We saw that Four of Cups earlier. That's like my selfish card, but that were just draining you, that were I don't know, calling you bad names, constantly putting you down, constantly, effing with your confidence. That's not going to help you get the job of your dream. When you constantly have someone around you putting you down and picking at, or in an unsafe environment or something like that, like, you can't thrive in that. You can thrive despite it, but you can't really thrive in that. I don't know. When I'm seeing this Eight of Cups and then the you are good enough here, can you really even see it? The you are good enough. It's like every time it took a hit, I'm seeing like the meter go down. Something with the confidence hugely, though. Like every time a comment or whatever, but not with just different people. Okay, it starts out as just kind of like the close people, right, over and over again saying something, but then it turns into that trigger when someone else that we don't really value their opinion, they say something and it gets us just because, but getting away from that, balancing out. Rising above that heartache, okay, the headache is what I'm hearing too, and then the Death card is behind that. So transformation, transforming that, and then I'm seeing that Daughter of Cups there, and I love that. Or looking at her reflection, like really opening up to seeing who she is, or well, it says daughter, so but looking and seeing like who they really are, man or woman, boy, girl, whatever. This is the Page of Cups in a normal deck, but yeah, not gender specific, but being able to see the true reflection. Okay, when will my reflection show who I am inside? I don't know if those are the lyrics, but I think. And is that from Mulan? No. What is that from? It is from, it's called Reflection. Is it? And it's from Christina Aguilera. And it is from Mulan. That's what I thought. Dude. Is that a live action? And I didn't know. I know what I'm watching today. Okay. Alright. Oh, I know what I'm going to watch. That's cool. I'm like, did I know that and just forget? Maybe I just forgot that they did a live action. Reflection show. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be looking up lyrics. Who I am inside. Yeah. I am now in a world where I have to hide my heart and what I believe in, but somehow I will show the world what's inside my heart and be loved for who I am. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I don't know? Must I pretend that I'm someone else for all time? When will my reflection show who I am inside? There's a heart that must be free to fly, that burns with a need to know the reason why. Ooh. Why must we all conceal what we think and how we feel? Must there be a secret me I'm forced to hide? I won't pretend that I'm someone else for all time. When will my reflection show who I am inside? And I was talking about, like, tending to the inner world, the inner you, the shadows, the light and shadow attributes, right, within you that you are looking at here. I also saw the luck is on your side was at the bottom of the deck. And for some reason, I feel weird about it. I feel weird, like maybe you're told, like, oh, you're just, like, lucky all the time. I don't know. Like, people don't like your lucky stuff. Your lucky, I don't know. But with that, there is also a need to maybe look at how luck plays a role in your life. Okay? And what is your relationship with luck? I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's your homework. I want you to, like, dive in there. Like, what does luck really mean to you? How do you work with luck? And how do you appreciate it, too? How do you acknowledge it? And then confidence is your key to success was here. A fiery climax approaches, and don't let pride get in your way. So there was Aries and Leo energy there coming through. Yeah, don't let pride get in your way. And for some reason, that connects with that luck thing. Don't, I'm thinking of one of the cards from the archetype deck, the Gambler, and just kind of skating by, not really putting in the hard work, because just relying on luck, just relying on the always taking the risk, the gamble. So, yeah. Careful. Careful there. Careful now. What else do we need to see? Expect miracles, though. And the luck is on your side. Yeah, what is your relationship to miracles? What's your relationship to luck, to things happening in the miraculous ways? What is your relationship with that? Guardian angel, mother, father, God, that connection, that all connected. It's right here. Dumbass. connected to the power of creation at this time. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you. Okay, so guardian angels and a spiritual parent? Okay, what? God. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you in their incredible love and filling you with divine energy and inspiration to help you move forward. This card is a message directly from the heart of God. It is telling you that you are significant and precious. You are good enough. You are loved beyond measure, and the Creator Power is proud of you. You are being encouraged to have faith and know that anything is possible for you. No matter what you may be going through, you are always connected to the source of creation. Your angel guide is encouraging you to remember this now. This card is one of healing and wholeness. Whatever stories you may have heard about God being judgmental must be washed away. Divine energy can never hold a grudge against you, for you are an extension of its love. The power and presence of the Creator are not only with you, but within you. If you have ever felt that you aren't good enough, or that you are being judged, or that you haven't been the best you that you can be, know that you are forgiven. Angels are with you today to help create a healing wave between you and your divine parent. This card also brings the possibility of parental healing. If you would like to clear up difficult energies between you and your parents or ancestry, know that angels are ready to help. They are guiding you to see the world through the eyes of Mother, Father, God, and to remember that love can heal everything. You are good enough. Okay, so like that Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, this, the Page of Wands in reverse here, that feeling like you're not, like people aren't exactly seeing who you are, but having to be who you are regardless. This seems so trivial. This seems so... But it's not, because it is a major thing. Like, everyone knows what loneliness is. That's an archetype. Like, everyone knows what being alone feels like. And so maybe that was what was going on here. I don't know how extreme, what side of the spectrum you're going to find yourself on here. It could have been like super extreme, and that's why this is coming through. Show me something on this Ace of Swords. That's what I want. Well, no. I want something more so on this Three of Pentacles. I feel like the truth is that like you're not whatever these people said, but I don't know. I feel like it'll be different for everyone. But everyone kind of knows what that feels like, right? So this doesn't even have to be something that's happening right now. This is something, you know, maybe from your past that you had to see how, like, over time, how you conducted yourself, how it, like, played out in the end. I'm thinking of the Lil Wayne song, Let It All Work Out. Let it all work out. Laziness. Did these people... Yeah, they were saying that you were lazy. Maybe. But I'm saying with this justice and me seeing like this, the light and the shadow aspects, it's like, even if that's what they said, like you can't just internalize that. Like, someone's just saying that you're lazy and everything, but that's what happens, right? You can't let it happen, but it happens. It happens. Where you will internalize that. Just say, somebody just calling you lazy all the time, right? Instead of seeing seeing it differently. Maybe people wanted you to look lazy. I don't know. I don't want to go too much into like the drama of what other people. I'm being told to like not. Maybe that resonates with you. Maybe really there was a group. Possibly a group that would talk about this. But it doesn't have to be like just this group talking. It could have been this, thing of from the close relationships that you had in your life, a lot of negative words were thrown, right? Like emotional abuse kind of stuff. And then it chipped away at the confidences. And then in your relationships, now it's like, that's a slight. It's a slight. You slighted me. It was just something so small that you said, and it felt like a slight. That's what happens, right? When we carry that, when we hear the voices of the people who have heard us before, right? But with the Justice card there, again, I'm just being, drawn to the light and the shadow, and like you face that within. I wasn't saying like, oh, you thought I was just focused on this? No, I've been working on this the whole time. Something like that. Yeah, in the mind, and how that's replaying situations, replaying those words. Experiencing. Experiencing. And then we have receptivity and breakthrough. What are you willing to receive? You think about that? What are you willing to receive? You're willing to... Just what are you willing to receive? I recognize that a great deal of knowledge and information comes to me in the form of intuition, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, and hypersensitive feelings. I use my intellect combined with my intuition to delve into circumstances from a philosophical and spiritual viewpoint. I aim to understand the truth behind situations that come my way, as this helps me to respond with wisdom. I cultivate positive beliefs about life, myself, and others. Life, myself, and others. Oneness and unity, that Mother, Father, God. I accept the oneness of all life and know I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to empathize and sympathize with others, and I choose to see the love all around me. In all around me. I see everything as part of my own life, and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. Okay, we want everyone else to do that, right? But we have to do that. What is that? As within... No, as above, so below. Something with in and out. As within, so without, or something like that too. What is in the whole is in the one. What is in the one is in the whole. Okay? Many different ways that we could put that. Acknowledging spirit. Maybe you are diving deeper. Or just remember that time that you started to really dive deeper in with spirit. You remember what that felt like? I still get amazed. at the ways that I get messages and stuff. Whew. I reap what I sow. There we go. There's another one. I reap what I sow. Today I remember that all I think and all I do will come back to me in some way. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow and fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light, and love. I sow these seeds knowing that I will harvest the greatest of riches. No matter this people messing with your mind or whatever, circumstances, things messing with your mind, that the ways that the minds play tricks and all that kind of stuff, like, You knew that you had to take responsibility for all of it and move accordingly. I don't know. There's some kind of like truth there. I don't know if someone's bringing you a truth or people just see the truth in the situation. You see the truth in the situation. Inner power. Today I choose to see myself as significant. You are good enough. I acknowledge my true strength. I remain steadfast in the face of adversity. If I stumble, I pick myself up, knowing that I am filled with the power of the universe. I accept and appreciate myself in every way. I contain the most precious treasures of this world within me. The universe shines through me. Okay. You got your confidence back. Or you need to get your confidence back, or you're being reminded of that time when you did lose your confidence and like lose who you were and how you got it back. I don't know if you're like nearing another type of transformation and so these things are being brought up, or some kind of triggers of being maybe possibly named. You kind of understand where they're coming from. Yeah. Hope this was helpful.